Okay, we are doing the first exercise here for the line tool. You see it in front of us. What we're going to do, let's bring up the diagram or the dimension sheet. So here we are. Looks like we're going to start on the front back plane based on the orientation here. So that's going to be the XZ plane. We're going to start off by creating 3 circles. These outer circles are 60 millimeters in diameter. You see the diameter symbol there, not an R, so it's not the radius, it's diameter. Where are we going to put the origin? Well, origin is going to be right here between these 2 circles. Okay, we're going to position this circle. Since the distance between the 2 is 200 millimeters, we're going to position this one 100 millimeters to the left of the origin, and this one will be 100 millimeters to the right of the origin, giving us a 200 millimeter distance between them. Now, we're going to want them to be horizontal to the origin, so that would be along the x-axis there. I'm going to add horizontal constraints to them. Now, we know, based upon the diagram, we have a tangent line here, okay? So it's at the bottom of the circle. We know the center of the upper circle is 160 millimeters from that bottom line. Now we could put that line in place and then position that circle from the line, or we could position it from the origin. If we know that these are going to be horizontal to the origin and the diameter is 60 millimeters, it's going to take 30 millimeters then, the radius of the circle, half the diameter, to get to the origin from this line. So we could position this circle simply 130 millimeters. 160 millimeters minus the radius of these circles would give us 130 millimeters, which would be the distance from the origin to the center of that circle. Once we complete that, we will put the lines in place. We will use constraints to position the lines. We're not going to create measurements. We're just going to attach them, the ends of the lines, to the line segments, I should say, to the circles. And we are going to make the lines tangent to the circles using the tangent constraint. We'll complete our sketch at that point, and we will extrude this sketch in 2 steps. So we'll need to after we do our first extrusion, we'll come back and make the sketch visible again, and we'll extrude the second portion. The base is extruded 20 millimeters, and these 3 enclosed circles will be extruded 30 millimeters. All right, let's get started. There's our completed project, new canvas. Create sketch. When I say create, it means I'm referring to the create menu here in the toolbar. Here's the shortcut, create sketch. It's that green plus. We said we're going to do the front back plane, so I should see front when I start sketching. There's the plane XZ. I see front. Let's create our 3 circles. I'm going to draw one over here, 60 millimeters. Draw another one over here, 60 millimeters. Notice I'm just throwing them out there. And here, 60 millimeters. Let's position our screen a little better. I'm going to undo that actually. Last circle. Move it over here just a bit because I want to demonstrate the horizontal vertical constraint. All right, Now we want to position them, but first of all, we need to get them in the right orientation. In other words, I want these two circles to be horizontal to the origin. So I'm going to go constraints. There's my constraints drop down, horizontal, vertical. There it is. Shortcut here. I want this circle to be horizontal to the origin, and I want this circle to be horizontal to the origin. There we are. Now, I'm going to want this circle also to be vertical to the origin. Yeah. All right. So now these two circles are on the x-axis and this circle's on the y-axis. Let's dimension them. In other words, we're going to place them. We want this circle to be 100 millimeters to the left of the origin, this one 100 millimeters to the right. So create sketch dimension. Keyboard shortcut of D, here it is in the toolbar. Origin to the first circle, 100 millimeters from the origin to this circle. Clicked on something wrong, didn't I? There we go. Must have clicked on the circle. 100 millimeters. Now, according to the diagram, this circle is 160 millimeters above the bottom edge of the two circles we just positioned. As I said, we know the diameter of the circle is 60 millimeters. So the bottom edge up to the x-axis, which is where the origin is 30 millimeters. The radius of that circle, which is half the diameter. 160 minus the 30 leaves me 130 millimeters, which is going to be the distance from the origin to the center of this circle. So let's do that. The origin, center of this circle, 130. Let's fit. And there we are. There's my three circles, and they are positioned correctly. Now, going back to the diagram, there's an inner circle. 30 millimeters in diameter. So let's offset these circles and create our inner circle. Modify, offset. Modify, offset, keyboard shortcut of O. Here it is in the toolbar. Let's select this circle. Now, if I go minus 30, 60 minus 30 gives me 30 millimeters in diameter, right? If I go minus 30 on my offset, that's not going to work. What we have to remember, let's go minus 10. Have I created a circle with a diameter of 50 millimeters since I went in 10 millimeters from 60? No, I have not. I have gone in 10 millimeters here, and I've gone in 10 millimeters here. So I've actually reduced the diameter of my circle by 20 millimeters. That circle is a negative, or not negative. That circle has a diameter of 40 millimeters. So if we go 15, so 60 minus 15 on this side gives me 45. Minus 15 on this side then takes me down to 30. There's my circle of 30 millimeters in diameter. Click OK. Let's do the other circles. Modify, offset. Well, let me select two circles. No, it will not. So we're going to go minus 15. There we are. modify offset. There's a shortcut, minus 15. There's my 3 circles completed. Now we get to use the line tool. I'm going to move this out of the way a little bit. Move these up out of the way. And let's go create line, keyboard shortcut of L. Here's the shortcut in the toolbar for the line tool. I'm going to be on the circle here. I just want the blue X. It's telling me I'm on the edge of the circle. Click. And I'm going to go draw to the, actually, what I'm going to do is pull up. Let's see if we get a tangent symbol. Oh, notice how I move up the line. It gives me the tangent symbol. You'll find the tangent symbol right here in constraints. So I'm going to move up. I'm going to let this one go ahead and auto assign tangent. There it is. Click. And when I complete it, see how I've got the tangent symbol there. We'll come back and fix the other one in a minute. And I'm going to come over here, start a line. And I'm going to come down here. Let's make this one tangent. Oh, there it was. There. Click. I'm going to come down here, start a line. Come around to its tangent. There it is. Escape out of the line tool. Now, so I've got 6 ends on my line segments. 3 of them have already been made tangent. Let's go fix the other 3. Make them tangent. Constraints, tangent. Here's the shortcut, tangent. We're going to start with the circle. Select the circle. Select the line. It applies the tangent constraint to the line in the circle. This one's done. It's got the tangent constraint already applied. We'll go do this and this end of the line. It's already, okay. This and this end of the line. There, it added it. This one gave me an error because I drew it in a position where it was. See the horizontal constraint on it? So if it's tangent, these circles are in the same place. It's got a horizontal constraint. It's got to be tangent over here, even though it's not showing the symbol. Let's see if I can remove that constraint. And then, there, I deleted the constraint. Now let's go apply the tangent constraint. There it is. It was already tangent because it was tangent on one side and horizontal. I need to be more careful how I draw my lines when I'm trying to demonstrate something. All right, let's finish sketch and get our extrusions done. Home position. We're going to first extrude the main body. So let's go create, extrude, keyboard shortcut of E. I had the body selected. I want to come this direction. We're going to go negative 20 millimeters. And new body, click OK. All right, so that part's selected, but my sketch went away. Let's bring our sketch back. Let's go up to the browser, right up here. Expand sketches by clicking on the arrow. There's sketch 1. Notice the eyeball beside it. Click on the eyeball to make it visible, and there's the sketch. Let's go create, extrude, keyboard shortcut of E. Here it is in the toolbar. Let's select this circle, this circle, this circle. Let's go negative 30. There we are. I want, instead of join, because I'm going to come back later and add different colors to them, I'm going to go